today we're going to talk about changing forms of equations. So go ahead and grab some paper if you're taking notes with me. Also grab your work packets that you either have printed from online or you've picked up from the school. And let's look at changing forms. So on the top of week 5, comparing functions, you will see several problems that say write each equation in slope-intercept form. Let's talk first about slope-intercept form. What is that? So we have slope-intercept form. That's going to be your y equals mx plus b because it's in slope, then intercept form. It's in that form, y equals mx plus b. You also have standard form. Standard form is going to be all over the place. There's no order to how the equation is written. It is not written in y equals mx plus b. It might be written all kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and work through a few examples. We're actually going to pull some examples from the sheet that you have this week. If you have that sheet handy, I want to help you work on some of those. So number 1 on that paper is 4x plus y equals 12. Notice that this is not in slope-intercept form. The form is crazy. It's all over the place. X is over here on the left side. When in slope-intercept form, you want it just the y to be on the left side. So you're going to have to use inverse operation to get this back in the correct slope-intercept form. So the first thing that you would need to do is you would need to subtract 4x on both sides. Notice that you cannot take that 4x from the 12 because the 12 does not have the variable x with it. It is your intercept. So when we subtract 4x on both sides, we are left with y equals negative 4x plus 12. It now is negative because you inverse operated and moved it to the right side. So your initial value would be 12, and your growth, or your rate of change, is negative 4. This would be a negative slope, and it would start on the y-axis at 12, then it would decrease by 4 each time that it moved to the right. Let's go ahead and do one more example while you have your worksheet handy. Let's look at example number 2. That's a great example because y has something with it. So number 2 is negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 6. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to move your 2x to the right side by using inverse operation. So we're going to add 2x to the right. Notice we did not add it to that negative 6 because it does not have an x. So that cancels away and you're left with 3y equals 2x minus 6. Now you need to get rid of the 3 that is with the y because slope-intercept form is a y only. So if you divide this by 3, you have to divide everything on the right side by 3 as well. Everything gets divided. So that cancels away, and you're left with y equals 2 does not divide into 3 perfectly, so you can leave that as a fraction. 2/3 x, 6, and 3, that does divide perfect. So negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. So this would be your answer in slope-intercept form. This was standard form. This is slope-intercept form. So that's how you change forms. Make sure you use inverse operation to move things to the right side, and you always have y by itself on the left side. I hope this helps. Y'all have a great day.